Hi, I'm Matt Stroll. I'm here to go over the all-new and exciting Jayco Seneca. This year it comes on the upgraded Freightliner S2 RV chassis. If we come around the front, what might be a little bit more exciting is the upgraded J-Ride Premium Handling Package. This unit comes with 5 components. That's the rear air suspension, 360-degree air brakes, computer balanced drive shaft, upgraded custom tuned sack shocks, and upgraded front springs on this coach. It makes it the quietest riding, best handling coach on the market today, period. Come around, I'm going to point out a couple of those features. If you come around to the front of the coach here, you're going to notice down at the bottom, you actually have upgraded heavy duty springs. That's going to help with just a much more comfortable front suspension and make sure that you're not shaking around on the road. The other nice thing too is if you point back here, you'll notice that it comes with the upgraded custom tuned sack shocks. Those shocks are synonymous with Maserati, Rolls-Royce, Mercedes-Benz. That is a premium sack shock that was built from Germany. They put it on this unit to make sure that you have the quietest riding, best handling coach on the market today. You're also going to have upgraded air brakes as opposed to the traditional drum brakes. That's going to give you much more stopping power on steep inclines and give you the confidence you want when you're going down the road. In the rear of the coach, you're going to get the upgraded rear 19,000 pound air suspension. That's just going to make sure that when you're going down the road, you don't have that jockeying and that upwards tilt. It's going to keep you nice and straight on the road and a little bit easier for heavier loads. So that's the Jayco J-Ride handling package exclusive to Jayco. If you pan up at the front here, the reason why I opened this front cover is the upgraded insulation with the astrofoil that they put on this upgraded S2 RV chassis for Jayco. That's one of the reasons why it's the quietest riding, best handling coach on the market today. This unit is also powered by the upgraded ISB 6.7 liter Cummins diesel engine. 360 horsepower versus a 340 horsepower that some of those other brands put on there. And you're also going to have 10,000 pounds of towing versus 5 or 7 that some of the other brands put on there. You're also going to have an upgraded 800 foot-pounds of torque versus a 700 foot-pounds of torque that most brands put on their coaches. That's going to be the main thing that's going to get you up and over the hills that you want in those critical times. If we come around down to the bottom here, you have upgraded Alcoa aluminum rims. Some of these brands in this price point are going to try and put those cheap hubcaps on. These are Alcoa aluminum rims. They're never going to pop off. They're going to stay shiny and brilliant and very durable, and they won't rust on you. Down to the tires, this actually has upgraded Michelin tires. It's built for this unit. 275 versus 80R 22.5 tires. You're going to have more rubber to the road. It's going to keep you more stable. This actually comes with upgraded dual chrome rear view mirrors. That's going to keep you safe and minimize any blind spots. Down to the bottom here, talk about safety and getting in and out of the coach. Some brands don't do this. Jayco, they put on here upgraded molded fiberglass with the tread, so you can easily get in and out of the coach without having any issues. And if you notice, my whole foot can go on that tread. That's a big upgrade. The other nice feature to minimize blind spots is your power backup cameras. 2 full years of camping coverage. I'm super excited because nobody can touch that in the RV industry today. That means you get 2 full camping seasons of coverage. If you put your coach away for 6 months during the downtime and you take it out of storage, typically most RVs, 0 coverage, 0. No warranty left. You might as well say it has 6 months of coverage. Jayco, not going to do that to you and your family. 50 years in the business, best warranty out there, 2-year full warranty coverage with Jayco. You actually have a 1-piece fiberglass upgraded front cap. This cap is not like any other cap. This cap actually encompasses the whole front end of the coach. All the way from here, all the way to the front of the coach. We're talking about 7 feet of front cap. That's kind of like a yacht hull. It's going to be just the most phenomenal protection from any water penetration ever out in the marketplace. Some brands try and put a cheap cap that stops here or over here, not Jayco. They're gonna do the whole front. If you get around the whole front of the coach here, again, front to back, you have the biggest one-piece cap. That's why Jayco Seneca is the #1 selling Super C in the industry. On the camp side of this all-new Jayco Seneca, it's super exciting. It's chock full of features. All the way up top, you're gonna notice an upgraded Carefree Colorado awning that is actually painted black, so it blends into the beautiful paint package. It goes all the way down the whole side of the coach with upgraded LED light strip. That's gonna illuminate your whole campsite. Just below that is this huge upgraded compartment. Behind this door is an upgraded huge LED flat panel TV. You can take it out, tilt it, you can look at it from almost any angle. If the game's on, you want to make sure that you don't miss that important play. Just below that, you're going to see the upgraded Furrion upgraded media center with the Furrion speakers. They're marine grade, so you don't have to worry about them getting wet if that happens. Just behind door number 2, you're going to notice phenomenal pass-through cabinet storage on the upgraded Jayco Seneca. Here you're going to notice an upgraded raised rail system that gives you an extra roughly 12 inches of pass-through storage. Goes all the way through to the other side through all 6 bays. This one here happens to be the propane storage compartment. So it has its own devoted area for storage, encased and nice and safe and tucked away. Next storage compartment here. This is phenomenal. You actually have one-piece rotocast storage material here. It's made out of plastic. There's no carpeting here. You can spray it out with a hose, wipe it down with a towel for easy cleanup, and it's super, super quiet. Next one, again, you got your upgraded rotocast, no aluminum, no carpeting to rust, mold, mildew, and they all have their own each individual LED light. Coming around to the back, you're gonna notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgraded LED taillights. This thing is gorgeous. It looks like a Corvette. But I want to talk about the middle taillight here. This is super important. Most brands don't give you that third brake light. What happens is if you're towing a car, nobody's going to be able to see you stopping with some of these other brands out in the marketplace. Jayco's not going to do that to you and your family. They're going to give you a third brake light. Down at the bottom here, don't forget, you're going to actually get your upgraded tow hitch and your 7-way round pin, and it even comes with a 4-way flat for all your towing needs. This is rated again for 10,000 pounds worth of towing, and again, on your Cummins ISB 6.7 liter diesel engine, you're going to get 800 foot-pounds of torque versus some of those other brands at 700 pounds of torque. This on-demand hot water tank will never leave you cold, and it will never leave you too hot. Some of these other brands like the Girard hot water heater, they just don't have a consistent flow of hot water, anything like the Truma. The nice thing with the Truma is going to give you a nice even temperature throughout any time you're using the sink or the bathroom shower. Going on over to the upgraded Cummins Onan diesel 8,000 watt generator. This is going to give you nice, clean power performance to power the whole coach, including your 2 rooftop air conditioners. Up top, you're going to notice your upgraded diesel fuel fill station. Now it's 1 fuel station, not 2, so it's easier to get to. The other nice thing too, they went to a 100-gallon fuel tank versus a 74-gallon. That's going to give you 25% better fuel carrying capacity, and it's going to help that you don't have to stop as much to refuel. Up top, I just wanted to point out the upgraded frameless windows. I know we went past several of them already, but it's so important that we touch on this because a lot of brands still aren't doing it. It's a true bus look. But more importantly, the frameless window hides any seals and gaskets from the deteriorating sun. So you're never going to get leaks over time. It's going to build your resale value on the Jayco Seneca over time as well. As we go to your low point drains, You're going to notice you have an area for your paper towel rack. You have an upgraded LED light. You have all your systems right here in one central location. Makes it super easy to clean up. You have your water pump button here, hot water, dry camping water, power fill tank, city water. If you need to winterize your coach, all you have to do is look at the diagram and notice how the knobs go. And then again, if you want to sanitize your tanks. Down below here, this black nozzle is your black sewer tank flush. Cleans out your holding tanks and actually has jets that spray in your tanks, keep them nice and clean. Better resale value there as well. This switch over here is kind of critical. It's actually for your macerator pump. So this unit can actually liquefy all your solids in your black tank like no other coach out there. It's actually called the Thetford Seneca Turbo, which is phenomenal because you don't have to, rely on gravity. You never know where you're camping. I mean, if you're out in San Francisco where it's super hilly and you never know what gravity is going to lead to, this unit is all powered by a 12-volt system, and it has a 25-foot cord, or hose I should say, where most brands only give you a 10-foot cord. So irregardless of where you park, you can make sure cleanup super easy and fast. You also have a sprayer nozzle here for an outdoor shower. You spray that off when you're done with it. And then we'll swing over to the next compartment. If you swing down below here, there's some awesome features here. This actually comes with the upgraded 50 amp service, but it's actually a power cord reel. Most brands in this price point are going to skip this. They're going to make you just do a manual power cord. This power cord is super heavy. It feels like it's 75 pounds. I know when I'm going camping, I don't want to lug around 75 pounds of power cords by myself. So Jayco's not going to do that to your family. You got your upgraded electrical power cord reel. That's awesome. That's Jayco. Behind door number 8, you got the upgraded MoreRide power bank here. I say it's a power bank because you got 6 upgraded batteries, and they're all on an upgraded MoreRide metal slide tray for easy maintenance. Most brands just throw your batteries in any old given compartment. Not Jayco. They're going to make it nice, clean, and easy to use. If you pan up to the top, this unit you'll notice comes with upgraded slide toppers. I say upgraded because that's exactly what they are. They come with slide covers. So the slide covers here, if you're driving down the road, and the slide's in obviously, if you're smart enough, unlike my brother, he might drive with the slides open, but if you're driving with them closed, that cover actually protects the slide topper cover from tearing against any tree branches. Today we're at the Hillsborough State Park in Florida. There's a lot of low-hanging trees. You want to make sure you're protecting your slide topper cover. Each cover is roughly $800 or $900. It's super important that you get not just slide topper covers, but ones with that special protection over the outside of it. The Jayco Seneca also comes with an upgraded 10-gallon DEF tank. That stands for diesel exhaust fluid. Most brands in this price point are only going to give you a 6 or 7 gallon diesel exhaust fluid tank that you're going to have to fill up constantly. Not Jayco. They upgrade it with the 10-gallon DEF tank. And they did a great job. Look at this. They actually even encased it around the Sikkens full body paint, and they did a really great job of it. Looks really high-end, just the way this coach is supposed to look. The other feature I want to go over with you is the 24/7 direct support with Freightliner. You can actually locate a dealer. You got your 1-800 number helpline there. If you need to email Freightliner, it's right here. You also have a little survey that you can use. So again, Freightliner, as far as serviceability goes, it's untouchable, 24/7 tech support. As we come into the all-new Jayco Seneca, let's go down to the cockpit area because there's so many features. I'm going to try and hit all of them here. First off, you actually have an upgraded Garmin infotainment center. The reason why this is so exciting is because this docking port is magnetized. You can take this off. It's a handheld system. You can take it outside. You can actually adjust your music. You can, let's see here, Go back, we can go to where to. You have thousands of points of interest. Go home, RV parks. You can see we're at Hillsborough River State Park right now. You can just scroll right through. And then you can also swing over to your map for your navigation. And again, it's magnetized. The Garmin system is exclusive to Jayco this year, so no other brand has it. Usually most brands are going to have some cheap 1990s stereo system with no navigation. Not Jayco. They're going to make sure that you have everything you need to make the most enjoyable trip out there. Down below, the nice thing here, whole dash kit is inlaid with wood grain dash kit, so it's trimmed out very nicely. You have an upgraded auto leveling system. So what that means to you is you don't have to push each button individually to get your system to come up, but it's also power down and power back up. Most brands put cheaper leveling systems on where it's just power down and then it's spring loaded back up, and they typically get stuck in mud and then you have to get the shovel out, and that's never fun. Not here with the Jayco auto level system. It's power down and power back up. No cheap springs to worry about there. You also have, again, your Allison upgraded 3000 transmission, electronic transmission here, versus the 2500 of most brands. And keep in mind, you're going to get your J-Ride handling package that we went over outside to definitely make it the quietest riding, best handling coach out there. You also have upgraded front seats. Most brands put the cheap standard seating in that are fabric. You have upgraded double stitch seating. It's all leather. Again, it's flex steel, so you know you're going to have a lifetime warranty on the framework of this seat. And flex steel has been around for years, and they're synonymous with quality. The overhead bunk is amazing because you actually have 750 pounds bunk capacity for Jayco. Most brands won't even put an actual measure of their bunk capacity just because it's not rated. Jayco, they rate their bunk capacity 750 pounds. It's double that of the other brands. Most brands, if they do, it's 250 to maybe 300 if you're lucky. Not Jayco, you have 750 pounds bunk capacity. The other nice thing too, you have your protection here from the sun. You have your day shade and your upgraded MCD night shade. It's easy to clean. You can wipe it right down, and they do a good job of that. And you have windows up here, so if you want light, it's there for you. Up top here, you have upgraded LED lights throughout, so it's more of a true light. It's not as hot, and they last a lot longer, and they don't drain down on the battery like some of the cheaper halogen lights they still use. Up top, if you actually pan up here, you're going to notice the ceiling is covered with a soft touch vinyl ceiling. The nice thing there, it makes it much, much cooler. It's a better insulator. And then some brands just put the cheap paneling. It's hard to clean. And then some of the brands, believe it or not, put cheap carpeting, ozite carpeting up on the rooftop. That holds all the smells from your cooking. I know my wife likes to cook a lot. You just don't want to smell what they cooked 5 years earlier up in your rooftop material. You're not going to have to worry about that with the soft touch vinyl ceiling. Easy to clean, and it's better for insulation. When it's raining like it does all the time down here in Florida, it's going to be nice and quiet. You're just going to hear gentle pings instead of the pongs that you'll hear on some of those other brands. Let's go over to the kitchen area. Here you're going to notice countertop for days. This countertop is actually solid surface countertop. It's not that cheap Formica that they put in some of these other brands. These other brands try to claim that it's solid surface, and it's just not. This is actually real stone solid surface material. You can put hot plates on here. It's going to hold up for years. Better resale value. The other nice thing too with the sink, look how deep this is. You have an undermount sink, and you have solid surface covers. Some brands put cheap plastic cover here, not Jayco. You have a stainless steel undermount sink, tons of storage. You have a pull-out sprayer, so there's bigger pots and pans you can clean out. So you have all that. Down below, you actually have another pull-out countertop, so you have an extra 1.5 feet of storage, and it's soft close, so it's not going to slam tight on you. This is all upgrade. This is real plywood instead of particle board or a laminate. You have a full frame extension. You can put up to 50 pounds in these storage drawers, and you just have tons of storage. It's absolutely amazing. They don't miss a beat. The Amish people are amazing. 80% of their employees are all Amish or Mennonite at Jayco, and they're really well known for their solid, hard craftsmanship of the woodwork. They do a phenomenal job. Even the hardware, look at the hardware here. You have the upgraded nickel finish. It gives it a nice clean look. Down below, you actually have, I get this all the time, customers ask, Matt, where do I put my garbage can? You got plenty of storage for a full-size residential garbage can here. You don't have to worry about that. And then you have your hidden hinges, so you have a nice clean look all the way around your cabinets. They're also mortise and tenon, tongue groove cabinets, so they're gonna stay together for a long time. Lifetime warranty on the cabinet doors. You also have your upgraded, all your information for all your appliances on the inside. Down below here you have huge storage for your pots and pans. I don't do a ton of cooking, but my wife would be in heaven if she saw this storage. So you have huge pots and pan storage down below, and you have upgraded J latches. They're 7-pound J latches, so when you're going around the corners, they're not going to pull out on you. Above the stovetop, actually, they put solid surface here. It's all flush mount. And then look at that. They also went to a real tile backsplash. Not any of that cheap, sticky stuff that I think they put wallpaper on some of them. That's obscene. If you look up top, you have an upgraded convection oven microwave. It's half-time cooking, so you can pretty much cook anything half the amount of time that would normally take in a traditional oven. Up top, your storage, you have metal pistons instead of plastic. There's two, not just one, and you can feel the quality. That's Jayco. Over to the refrigerator. This is amazing. This is a 12 cubic foot refrigerator. Some brands put just a small little baby refrigerator that you'll find in a small little trailer. This is a Jayco Seneca. They put the best of the best, from the foundation to the appliances. Norcold. It's American made, folks. Wow, it's nice cold. It's a little warm here, so that feels good. You actually have an ice maker up top. You got plenty of ice in here. You can have some ice if you get a little hot there, Elijah. Down below, you actually have, get this, 4 inches storage below the belt line of the middle of the refrigerator. That's unheard of. The nice thing there, when you go around turns, if you're a crazy driver like my brother, stuff's not gonna fly out at you when you get to your final destination. Again, it's 12 cubic foot versus the traditional 8 or 9 cubic foot refrigerator. It's 4 doors. It's massive. You can adjust the shelves in here. You have crispers down below with glass inserts, not just cheap plastic. And again, it's made in America. So it's going to be 10 times easier to maintain and a lot faster to get parts and equipment for this. I just like to buy things in America. Again, you also have, they did a great job finishing this off with the nice wood stain on the exterior. Blends in, gives it the nice modern look. Over here, you're going to notice you have a huge upgraded electric fireplace. It'll bump up, give you roughly 5,000 BTU additional furnace heating inside. Upgraded LED TVs, huge, massive. You can actually pull this out, turn it around so everybody can get a good look. You have an upgraded JBL sound system, which is a premium sound system. You watch any movie you want, you're going to think you went to the highest end movie theater out there. With this JBL sound system, it's going to be awesome. They bring the flex steel all the way back to the living room. Again, the front seats were in flex steel. They even put this nice big L-shaped couch, flex steel seating. It's super plush, very, very comfortable. The cushions are super thick. You have additional sleeping here. It's all double stitched. And again, it's very, very comfortable. The framework on a flex steel couch has a lifetime warranty on it. That's unheard of. That's flex steel, and that's Jayco. If you pan up top here, I know we talked about your frameless windows. You can crank them all out so you have air cross ventilation. Some brands have the cheap 50-50 windows where you can't open them when it's raining. You're not going to have to worry about that with your frameless windows. You can crank them out, leave them out even in a monsoon and still get that airflow. Again, you have your upgraded day and night shade. Easy to clean, easy to use. You don't have those cheap pulleys and springs that break on you and they're rattling. It's like a little earthquake, not with the Jayco. Again, let's point over here. We have the insulated windows. I don't know if I touched on that, but the windows come standard. They're dual pane. So what that means to you is you're going to have a little bit more insulation. It's going to be quieter inside the coach. And even on those super cold mornings, even without the heater on, it's going to make it that much comfortable inside. It also comes with a vapor barrier in between both panes of glass. So it comes standard with dual pane windows. Up top, again, you're going to notice the quality of Jayco's craftsmanship in their cabinets. Wow, you can hear it. I don't even have to tell you, but you actually have tons of storage. Again, metal pistons instead of plastic, and they actually put pistons in there. You also have the hidden hinges, very substantial, European style hidden hinges. They do a great job. Before I forget, the Auto Gen Start is actually standard on your upgraded Jayco Seneca. The Auto Gen Start button is right behind the passenger seat and enables to give you power even in the event of your shore power being turned off to make sure that your generator is working if you need your AC turned on constantly if you're in a hot climate. This unit is an upgraded bath and a half for the Jayco Seneca. Here you have an upgraded residential porcelain toilet as opposed to a cheap plastic one. It's easier to clean and it just gives it a more residential feel. You also have your foot flush, which is easy to use. You don't have to reach around in an unsanitary environment. You have an actual huge window here, so you don't feel closed in a smaller area. You have solid surface countertops. They bring that right into your back bathroom. A lot of brands, what they'll do, they might give you a solid surface countertops in your kitchen if you're lucky, and then cheapen it up and put the cheap laminate counters here. Not Jayco, they wouldn't do that to you. So you have solid surface in the bathroom with your sink below, and then metal faucets instead of plastic. That's a big deal. The reason why I'm making sure that you understand that, a lot of brands put the cheap plastic faucets in and they tend to break after 1 or 2 use. Up top, big medicine cabinet, all solid wood. Down below, another huge cabinet, so there's no shortage of storage here. If we swing over to the bedroom, you actually have upgraded pocket doors. This is a big deal because they're actual solid pocket doors instead of the cheap little mini blind they give you or a cheap curtain, some brands, and you can actually lock it for upgraded privacy. Storage wise, there's storage all over the place here. You have 2 massive banks of storage that you can fit almost a house in. Behind the TV, you actually have upgraded storage. You can put a safe back here or whatever you really want. Solid surface again all the way to the back bedroom. Jayco's going to give you an upgraded king bed, residential king mattress, super plush, upgraded. It's actually a pillow top mattress instead of just those cheap throwaway mattresses those other brands give you. Not Jayco, they think of everything. Underneath the mattress is just as important. You have plywood everywhere instead of the cheap particle board. No off-gassing here. It's not going to be toxic. It's more of a cream or crisp smell. Over here, you have more solid surface for your nightstand and additional storage down below. This unit also comes with 2 rooftop air conditioners. They're 2 15,000 BTU upgraded ACs, and then they also have a heat pump for both of them. In the full bath, you actually have storage for a separate washer dryer. It's an option, so you can get a combination washer dryer. Huge medicine cabinet, all wood, not plastic. Again, they give you that solid surface countertop all the way in the back. Storage down below. 1, 2, 3, 4 storage drawers. Your solid door. More storage down below. The shower, I got to show you this. The shower is amazing. This is a fiberglass shower, tons of storage to wash up, tons of space to wash up, but a one-piece fiberglass surround. It's not, there's no seams, so there's going to be no leaks. This actually has a upgraded base that's actually built right at Jayco. They have a platform, a plywood platform underneath the fiberglass to ensure solid rigidity foundation in your shower. You have a glass shower door instead of a cheap curtain. This is going to be easier to clean. You have an upgraded faucet head with adjusting nozzle. Huge skylight with an extra 3 inches. I'm only like 5'9", so even if you're 6'6", you can still have plenty of headroom. But tons of storage back here, huge shower. This is a bath and a half unit. The other nice feature that I don't want to miss is underneath the king bed, you also have underneath your plywood, you have tons of storage. So all your linens, upgraded pillows and stuff you can throw right underneath here. You can bring everything with you. Thank you very much for watching the all-new Jayco Seneca. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call or check us out online at rv1.com. Thank you very much.